What's up, YouTube? I'm Kareem Benzema, and we are reacting to my team smacking Barcelona.
Let's get it. Penalty. Um, he would have if he would have like intentionally go with his hand, but where he's gonna put his hand when he's sliding. That was his support, right? You're not gonna throw yourself and slide with your freaking head on the grass. so
They want him to put his arms behind his back like he's standing.
Yeah, exactly. No, in this case, it's I think the ref was correct on this one.
But it's so inconsistent because sometimes they actually call these.
Mhm.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with bar. I think they thought that bar was gonna solve everything, but it just made things even way worse. Because sometimes, like you said, they call this ones, other times they don't. And Barca shouldn't be complaining about the rest because I think this season the rest have been helping Barca and Madrid like almost equally. I haven't seen one where like they're just helping Madrid or they're just helping Barca. You know. I think at this point it's just to me whatever they call is just whatever because it happens everywhere.
And look at Gavi being a good guy and be like, no handball.
Yeah, about that.
It's like give him a red.
It was like, una pen.
Bavinga. Busquets, who was rested at the weekend, and Barcelona hit 4 past Alche. Real had a 6-0 win themselves over Real Valladolid. Rodrigo getting involved. Vinicius couldn't turn it in. It seemed he had to. A brilliant goal. Brilliant defensively. And Ronald Araujo.
Well, no
Anthony's
excuses.
like I don't care. He should have finished.
Anthony's like, what, Vinny?
He just spread the play to Rafinha, or generally looked to work it onto his left foot. You get that impression. Yeah, and Camavinga knows that. He's done really well up to now, Camavinga, against Rafinha. Luis Garcia mentioned it before.
Did you see that play?
Camavinga.
Specifically only for La Liga. That triangle passing out of the corner.
Yeah,
Technical.
I think again I'll just mention this real quick. If it wasn't for Modric and Kroos in the middle, Madrid would not know how to play because they're the ones who clear and make space and they know when to pause to give the teammates enough time to run or get ready. If it wasn't for them, I think Madrid wouldn't function as well as they do.
Definitely. Like they hold down the midfield for sure. They control a lot of the pace as well. They can slow games down too, which really help.
And
In
they
this
rarely
game in
lose the ball.
particular.
Exactly, and they're so good on ball that it's hard to even steal the ball.
When the only thing is like when the referee already called a foul, like why go and start things? Like he already called the foul. If he wouldn't called it, I would be the same. I'd be like, dude, he hit me. But if it's already called, just keep playing.
Vinny did that himself, honestly. Gavi was just like holding the ball and not even
Yeah.
nowhere near him anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I understand he was mad because he got fouled, but it was already cold. you know?
I think it was like more frustration because he can't get past Barca's right back.
Yeah, and I think if he just keeps playing, he could definitely get through them because he has the skill. But when he plays Barca, I think I don't know if he's just not as confident. But yeah, you bring a good point.
Law, didn't there? Where if you tried to do that, showing a making a yellow card, you got one yourself. Yeah, it seems to have been lost in the midst of time somewhere. Here's Balde. To talented this young left back. Look at this. Balde on and on he goes. Eden Militao was able to stick out a foot and get it away. But he does look the most potent attacker for Barcelona, the left back. Modric here, the brakes on for Real Madrid if they're quick enough. Vinicius. Benzema up there with him. Barca get a lot of players back, though, don't they? Just a little flip, trying to pick up Benzema's round, but like you said, there were a lot of those striped shirts in the way. Vinicius goes on, though. Gross. Benzema. He's capable of extraordinary things, even from angles like that.
So what do you guys think on that play? Foul or no foul?
I think it. In most cases, that's a foul because you can't push people from behind,
Yeah.
even if it's a slight push.
Also, yeah, it looked pretty damn aggressive too. So
And
I was surprised they didn't call it. To be
and
honest.
then it was what I don't get is like he's your national teammate, dude. Why are you trying to hurt him? But let's get it.
A nice ball in from Kroos. I think he was just trying to fizz it back across goal, but Stegen anticipated it. I don't know whether this was a foul or Rafinha gets his body in the way. He just pushes him up for Vinicius Junior. Ball by Kroos. Trying to fizz it back to Rodri.
Last minute winner in the league game. Big goal that.
Decent save from Thibaut Courtois to keep Real Madrid.
I want to say 3 things on this play. 1, the only thing Lewandowski did all game. 2, Alonso should have dropped Rodrigo.
And
Just drop him right there.
and we can mention that this in this channel. When you gotta commit a foul, and you need to commit a foul, this is the moment to commit it. It's the last minute of the game, first half. I mean, and you know it's a counter, and that your defense is not as solid. The ones that were left behind, except for is it Araujo? Yeah. Just drop them. Just drop them.
Yep.
Valverde wouldn't give 2 thoughts of this. He would have dropped them.
Bro, if it was Valverde, he would have dropped anybody. Yep.
And then my third thing is Vinny's gotta finish that. Like, made sure of it. Benzema shouldn't have had to like just made sure that it was a goal.
Again, he got lucky. The ball went in, but he had enough time because Benzema created that time and space for him. But like you said, he needs to just make sure he had a lot of time to put it in. Way better than that shot.
What a pass by Benzema. I want to emphasize that. What a pass.
Of course. What a counter by Madrid though. That was quick as hell. You love to see it, man. Madrid on them counters.
Yeah, it was a good counter, but it was still 3 defenders plus 1 goalie against 3 attackers. So it was still a little bit contained until Benzema's cutback.
Yeah, if it wasn't Benzema's cutback, it would have. I mean, he could have shot it. There was a possibility could have gone in or gone blocked, but he definitely made it look like they had no defense.
Afloat. They whiz down the other end, and we think it'll be Vinicius Junior gets his goal. Great ball here from Vinny Junior to Benzema, who's very clever, puts it back on a plate outside the right foot. Kunde does his best. I think it is in.
It's in, isn't it?
But we think so. This might give us a better angle. Kunde
Can I say one more time, Anthony?
That defender did a good job for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what we've been emphasizing. And you see that way he shot. That's a horrible shot, and it was way too slow. Luckily, it went in, but that's a really bad how do you say decision to shoot the ball that way.
This is like the perfect moment to pause. Look how close that is to not being a goal.
And Benzema was like, "I'm gonna make sure, dude, because I know Vinicius is sucking this time."
Because look at Ter Stegen, look at Araujo. They could have easily gotten it.
Yeah.
But I wanna go back to Benzema's pass because it literally took out. It was like a 3-on-3, plus the goalie, but Benzema's pass took out 2 defenders right here.
Great ball here from Vinicius.
Yeah, they had to cover him.
Oh, he's very clever, puts it back on the plate outside the right foot. Sunday does his best. I think it is in. He's in it.
One last emphasize. How did the ref get there that fast?
That's a good question.
Benzema just made sure there was no argument about it. But I think the technology would have said that had crossed the line already. That will be sorted out later. The big picture is Real Madrid have the lead and take it to 1-1 now on aggregate in the semi-final. And all that after a stupendous Courtois save at the other end.
Yeah, really by Thibaut.
I was hella laughing at this. I was hella laughing how they did Vinicius slow motion and then right to Gavi right after.
They knew what they were doing.
Benzema will take the glory, but it actually should go right down the other end of the pitch.
Modric now, Real Madrid. They've got them on the run at the moment. Benzema's made it 2. No argument about that one. Karim Benzema strikes, and Real Madrid have turned this tie on its head from being a goal down. They now lead 2-1 on aggregate.
Yeah, it was brilliant by...
I'm going to be honest, when I saw Modric rolling that pass to Benz, I was like, that's a goal.
I was just more surprised that Vinicius was celebrating like he scored it. No, I'm kidding.
Luka Modric bursts into the space. He knows that Sergio Roberto cannot touch him, cannot bring him down because he's already had a yellow card. So he almost backs out of the challenge. The pitch opens up for Karim Benzema. All he needs is the pass. Modric delivers it to him on.
Pause it real quick, bruh. He looks stressed as hell. That's funny.
Why do they keep on showing those 2 Barca guys?
Yeah, they keep on showing him.
ESPN.
So funny.
On a plate. And the centre forward who should follow from his hat trick the other day bends it around it to Stegen into the back of the net. You see Modric bursts into the space. Sergio Roberto pulls out. Great run by Rodrigo to create the space. Koundé goes with him. The pitch just opens up for Benzema. Brilliant from Modric, and it was a great finish from Benzema. You'll see from this angle, inside the right foot, curling away from ter Stegen. Lovely goal from the Frenchman.
It's a clever little pass, isn't it? Modric! Real Madrid are beginning to engage a higher gear here, ominously for Barcelona. They're looking a big threat. Camavinga.
Oh, penalty.
Yep.
Frank
Silly
Kessié
challenge.
and Vinicius Junior, Ian. And you're right, it was a silly challenge. He's going absolutely nowhere. Nowhere.
This is turning into a horror story.
Yeah, I feel like
for Barcelona.
When I was watching this, I was thinking, I think Vinicius thinking in his mind, I'm doing everything today.
I know, right?
I put the team on my back.
He's literally screaming every play like he's Superman, like he's carrying the team.
Yeah. I mean, he did good on that play. I think it was a mistake by the defender. And Kessie's been one of Barca's best player in like every game. So, it just happened that he just committed that foul and he shouldn't have, especially not there, but happened.
Vinicius literally was doing nothing that play. He was going nowhere. And that guy just stepped on him.
Yeah. It was
he got him. He got him.
I mean, once I saw that, I was like, it's game over. Like, they're not gonna score 3 goals.
Already 2 down on the night.
2 against 1. Oh, yes, it is. What an awful challenge. Not going anywhere, going away from goal, and he bites and stamps on his foot right in front of the referee. It is a penalty, I'm sorry.
That was a big brain play.
Araujo was like, dude, I had him. I
I
had
know.
him.
He was like, I had him. Like, I always have him. He was going backwards.
Not many arguments either from the Barcelona players. Not very heartfelt ones anyway.
Yo.
Protests.
Pause it real quick. Yo, that sounds so real. I bet you he was thinking that low key. He was probably like, yo, like I have him locked up the whole game and you come in and mess it up.
He was like, dude, I saw you put it in my pocket again.
Because he thought he was like helping double team Vinicius.
And they didn't show the play before on the clip here, but right before this happened, Araujo literally juked through all Real Madrid just by using his body, and he almost scored. But then this happened right after.
Vinicius has spun in behind here into the gap. Real Madrid threatening again, and Asensio, and a really good save from Ter Stegen.
That's why Asensio was benched. He can't finish.
Damn. Yeah, yo, he put it on the plate for him, left foot. Gotta finish that
This
one.
is the best thing Vinicius done, and then the forward doesn't finish, or the winger.
God damn.
Back a few seconds though.
God damn it. I bet you Vinny was probably thinking, damn, I put a team on my back and he comes and do this. Shake my head.
Look at this, guys. Play Benzema through for his hat trick. Don't take like 200-300 touches. Just play him in. It's that simple.
You know,
Vinicius has spun in behind here into the gap. Real Madrid threatening again, and Asensio, and a really.
Come on. It was fucking Asensio, bro.
yeah,
Should have been a goal.
exactly. Both. It was both. No, I'm kidding.
You can tell like Benzema in the corner right there, he was pissed.
I mean, I would have been too, but
Really good save from Ter Stegen, but Real Madrid could have had 5 by now.
Yeah, this notorious solid defence of Barcelona has fallen apart at the seams tonight. Good run by Benzema. Moves the defenders out the way. Into Asensio, onto his left foot.
Now, real spring in their step, and there's so much room on the break. There's a chance almost with every break. Vinicius, Benzema, surely. Yeah. And that is it. Game, set, match. 10 minutes to go. Benzema, another hat-trick. That's 2 in 2 games.
And what a hat-trick, Ian. What a hat-trick. And it was brilliant, brilliant by Vinicius Jr. He got the first goal today. And he has put this on the proverbial plate for Karim Benzema for his hat-trick. Again, Madrid breaking up play, counter-attacking really quick. 3 against 2. Good run by Asensio. Great run. And look at that pass.
and this one Benzema was like, yeah, it was you this time. It was.
What a pass by Vinny though. I'll give him credit for that.
Through 2 guys. Yep. Put a through pass for sure.
And this one, you know, Madrid did what Madrid does. You don't, if you let your guard down, and then the changes that Xavi did made completely no sense. he made the defense weaker. And yeah, I mean, I can't really say much about this one. Madrid deserved to win. In both legs, Madrid played better. We know Barca won 1-0 because of the own goal. But Madrid definitely played better in both legs on this one.
I remember during the game, Eddie and I were like discussing, Lord, what was Xavi doing? He subbed out Alonso and put in Eric Garcia.
Might as well call Maguire at that point.
What?
He was ready to throw the game after that. He's like, oh, all right, I'll just take this out. It's over.
And with Asensio, the only thing I compare, If that was Cisco, he would have finished. But congrats to Madrid on this win.
If that was Bale, he would have finished.
I don't know in this game. He only finishes in finals.
I don't know, bro. Bale's left foot's pretty crazy.
Yeah, congrats to Madrid on this one. I think they kind of get back from the last 3 losses they took. They didn't lose. They lost 4-0, but not in the recent ones. So then winning 4-0, I think probably makes them feel good, good about themselves, but bad to the Barca fans, especially bringing them 4-0 at Camp Nou.
I just want to say, Chelsea, we're coming for you.
Lambs,
If Chelsea wins the first leg,
bro. Extend Lambs if they win the first leg, bro.
Even this guy agrees with us right here. Look, as a Chelsea fan, if this is the Madrid we're going to face, might as well call UEFA and forfeit the game because it's going to be a bloodbath.
I mean, they only had to go UEFA. They could just ask Liverpool how their experience was.
And they couldn't beat Liverpool, so you know what that means. Just kidding.
But before we end this video, we want to shout out Benzema. The hat trick against their biggest rival, and people don't know. I mean, Anthony have been talking about this since forever. People were, even when Ronaldo was there, were saying that Benzema wasn't that good, and then what happened when Ronaldo left? Benzema still Benzema. I thought he was always a great player, and he's proven it even, and he's old too. So he's still at the top.
Benzema video coming soon.
And especially, didn't you say something about Anthony that someone gave him a really bad rating or something before this game or
Yeah,
2 games before?
I'm not sure exactly which game. It might have been for the last El Clasico or something, but Marca gave him like a 0 or 1-star rating. And so he was pissed, so he clapped back.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't as good that game, so but 0? Damn. That's pretty unfair, I think.
Yeah. It was either a 0 or a 1. I was like hearing this from the commentators. That's how I know. So.
Yeah, that's pretty sus. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and then Benzema video coming soon, like Anthony said.
Thanks for watching, guys.